Previously on...
You shave your legs, I'll shave my beard.
Why?
It's gross. Okay.
This may ordinary life.
Hello. This is the first time I screwed up.
I want to go home. I'm very hurt.
Hey guys, welcome back to the #1 YouTube channel in the entire world. Today we're taking another look at No Neck Ed because he made another oopsies. We've recently made a discovery that Ed never had any intention on marrying Rose and only sought her in 90 Day Fiancé in order to get fame and fortune. Someone that claims to know Ed personally posted a conversation between himself and Ed, and this post allegedly shows that Ed never had any intention of marrying Rose. He only did this for clout. Clout is internet fame for all the boomers out there. I just want to make sure you guys know what's going on. It's only right that I explain things to the boomers since we all came out of their balls. It's low-key sad that our society rewards people like Ed with fame and fortune. Meanwhile, Rose, a single mother, is left to be poor in the Philippines. I also think it's really strange that even on Instagram, Ed has a blue check mark on Instagram. Meanwhile, Rose doesn't have a blue check mark. Now Instagram, it's not nice to play favorites. They've had the same articles written about them. They've both been on the same TV show. I just don't understand why one has a blue check mark and one doesn't. Trust me, no one is more pleased with Ed's fame than the necklace wonder himself. Ed keeps trying to make his name Big Ed. It's even his Instagram handle. Ed has repeatedly said his nickname is Big Ed. The problem is that he gave himself his own nickname. I mean, usually your friends or peers give you your nickname. I haven't met anybody that actually gives themselves their own nickname. What's up, dude? My name's Nick, but I call myself Big Dick Nick, and you should too. So has literally anyone else called you Big Dick Nick? Nah, just myself, but it's my preferred name. Wow, that's weird. It's like you're giving yourself a nickname because you're insecure about your dick size. Oh, hi, Ed. It is an undeniable fact that Ed is now famous thanks to 90 Day Fiancé, but you can tell that he's always wanted fame by the way he acts, especially his posts on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it, but let's look at a couple posts he's made on Instagram.
Oh, shit. I just, if you lean into your filter in your jacuzzi, it freaks out. That was weird. Anyways. What's up, man? I'm going to be streaming tonight at 10 o'clock. And again, respect the process if you're under 18. Just have an adult in the room, respect that process, okay?
Anyone else find it creepy that he's doing an Instagram video shirtless in a jacuzzi, telling people that if they want to come in the live stream later, they have to be older than 18? Weird. Ed has certainly spared no time to say yes to every TV opportunity he's presented with in order to get more publicity and tell the good people of America his side of the relationship between him and Rose.
You said one of the things that you thought, or before this, is that it would be you and Teddy in San Diego, that you wouldn't have a partner.
Yeah.
Why did you think that?
Well, so for 28 years, I got married young, and you make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes.
I'll stop you right there, Ed. I agree that everyone makes mistakes, but I don't think everyone makes the mistake of cheating on their pregnant wife, bud.
Marriage didn't turn out.
Yeah, man, I'm sure your marriage didn't work out because you cheated on your wife when she was pregnant and she needed you the most. But honestly, I'm not surprised Ed doesn't want to tell the reporters this because it ruins his nice guy narrative.
I didn't want to be in love again. I got a divorce. I just wanted to focus on my daughter. I was in a graduate program in architecture.
Okay, I'm not going to bash Ed for focusing on his daughter. I think it's so great when a parent focuses on their children. You can actually see Ed's a great father by the way he treats Rose's son. Oh, wait, that's right. Ed didn't give that kid the time of day. Sorry, I forgot. My memory's a little hazy. I've been drinking a lot of beer. From watching Ed on 90 Day Fiancé, I've noticed that he leaves out a lot of details. It's not specifically lying as much as leaving out information. He does this a lot. And we can see this from the recently posted video of Ed and Rose when Rose asks about having another child at dinner.
Our relationship is, I know this is not a perfect, but I think both us want being a build and strong family with my son and with 2 babies with you.
Girl, no, to the no.
Oh my God, here I'm thinking we're in a good place, and now she brings up having more children.
Now me, like most of you, are very confused because the way he talks about Rose asking for another child, he's spinning it around on her like she's at fault for asking for another child. It's just strange because if memory serves right, I remember Ed talking to his friend about the fact that he was hiding that he didn't want another child from Rose.
Does she want more kids? Did she tell you that or not?
Well, she already wants another child. She wants a girl. And I haven't told her this. I don't want to tell her this, but I want to get, nipped.
You need to tell her. You need to tell her that's got to be fair. So.
But hey, I guess Ed's motto is lie to a girl to get her in the sack, do her once, and then tell her she has hairy legs and stanky ass breath. He didn't want to tell her beforehand because that would ruin the mood and he wouldn't get what he wants because he's selfish. He also said in the same interview that when he met Rose and she made a comment about his height, he felt a gut punch, which is weird because he lied about his height from the get-go. I don't know why I'm doing the robot. It's almost like Ed lied about numerous things just to get on the TV show. Now with this whole Rose's sister asking Ed for money scenario, I actually agree with Ed. I think it's really suspect when your girl's sister asks you for money. I think that's really weird and strange and kind of scammy. But at the same time, if you look at their life and circumstances, it's kind of understandable. You guys want to know the funny thing about this whole situation? Guess the amount of money that she asked. Go on, guess. Rose's sister asked Ed for $75. $75! Like, are you kidding? No, from the way he's acting about it, I thought it was thousands of dollars or some ridiculous amount of money. $75 is how much he asked from Ed. Now, don't get me wrong, money's money and it's wrong for her to ask him for money. But at the same time, when we know the amount is $75, I feel like he's blowing this way out of proportion. It's almost like he's looking for any excuse to not end up with Rose. This isn't the first time Ed has been a cheapskate. He didn't want to leave a 30-cent tip for the guy that was selling him a t-shirt.
How much? 180?
Awesome.
Keep the change.
No,
Yeah.
no, keep the change.
It's at 10 pesos.
He also was quick to lash out at Rose for grabbing his money and grabbing his wallet. He said that's just something girls don't do, even though you don't know the exchange rate and she was trying to help you with the exchange rate.
I'm not comfortable with Rose grabbing my money because that's not what you do.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think it's borderline, inappropriate.
I find it comical that Ed posts all these videos on YouTube and Instagram Live about how he's a business professional and he's trying to give everybody business advice. And you want to be successful, you should listen to Big Ed. Meanwhile, he's trying to stinge people on a 30-cent tip. Please, bro.
I love Rose, but there's one thing that's holding me back, and that is whether or not Rose was involved with her sister asking me for money.
After a very awkward dinner and Ed admitting that he doesn't trust Rose because of her sister, the next day they take a ferry to a monkey habitat and Ed mentions that he's really excited to see the monkeys.
And we're gonna look at really cute monkeys. I'm really excited. Oh my God, look. Oh my God.
You're a monkey. Hi, monkey.
There's a little monkey.
Anyone else also excited to see the monkeys? No? No one? Just me? Okay.
There's another monkey over there.
Oh my God, the monkey jumped on Ed, and did you see how slow he was to react, you guys? Okay, we need a slow-mo shot of how long it took him to figure out the monkey was on him. Take notes, Simps. This is athleticism at its finest. I think the New England Patriots just found their replacement for Gronk. I think Ed's the most dramatic person I've ever seen in my entire life. The monkeys obviously just want food. They're not gonna eat you. They eat fruit and nuts and all kinds of stuff like that. They're not gonna attack you and maul you, first of all. Second of all, they're pretty cute. An actual man stubs his toe.
Okay.
No neck Ed stubs his toe. Ow, Daddy, fuck my pussy! Did you guys know that Ed actually posted YouTube videos a year ago? Why don't we check them out? You guys can watch these videos for yourself and form your own opinion. I'm getting from this that he's trying to be a business professional and give business advice. Like this video right here where he talks about branding yourself.
Hey friends, this is Big Ed. I was just helping a friend buy a Vespa, and this is a lesson in don't allow your consideration to become your clients. And here was the example. On the way over to the client's house, my friend was worried that the guy wasn't going to let the Vespa go for $400 less than what he wanted to sell the Vespa for. I'm like, look, be positive. Don't let that be your consideration because it became his. Again, short story long, we got the Vespa for $400 less, and my friend's super happy. Now I just got to talk to her about how to drive safe and how to possibly carry her pet, like Teddy, on her Vespa. Have a good day.
Now let's put ourselves in Ed's headspace. He posts these videos to YouTube, they don't get any views, no one likes them, and instead of actually working hard and making good quality content on YouTube, he decides to go on 90 Day Fiancé and fuck over a girl in the Philippines instead. Through these videos, you guys can see that Ed speaks very slowly and his storyline is all over the place. After watching all these videos on his channel, I have no doubt in my mind that without the show 90 Day Fiancé, he would never get the following that he has. There's this one story Ed loves to tell about how the architecture firm he used to work for got this one big contract because of him.
Hi everybody, I'm Big Ed. You're probably asking yourself, well, why do you call yourself Big Ed? This is a recommendation on how to perhaps consider
Branding.
and using your own personality and how that could possibly affect your business. I was working with an architecture firm years ago, and we're going into a big meeting, conference table. My boss is super nervous. He's worried about getting this huge $500,000 contract. We all sit down, we lay out a proposal, and the gentleman across the table stops, points at me, and goes, "You're Big Ed. You were Dr. Popper at El Torito's, and you served me shots of tequila while we did a tortilla toss." Well, short story long, we ended up getting that contract. And when we left that meeting, my boss, the owner of this architecture firm, says, "Why don't you put Big Ed on your business cards?" So I did.
Totally, dude. Your firm landed that contract because you used to be that guy's waiter, not because your numbers were better than a competing firm. Yeah, makes total sense. Now, a lot of people on the internet are kind of confused about what Ed does for a career, because I think his main job is being a photographer in San Diego, but then he throws a curveball in an Instagram story and says that he's an interior designer, and then other people chime in and say that he's just a bullshitter. So I thought it'd be fun if I pulled up his photography gallery and lit through his photos. All right, let's look at the pricing. Okay, so on location shoots in San Diego, $275, 25 edited photos. Okay. Magazine covers, $5,000. Damn, Ed. Steep price. So clearly Ed charges a lot for his professional photography skills. Let's see his photos. I want to see how good they are. Honestly, I think some of the photos I've taken to be on my iPhone are better than his photos. I'm seeing a lot of photos that are black and white, and then other photos that are blown out. I haven't seen a photo that's just overall crisp yet. Also in photography, angles are really important, and I don't think Ed does a good job of getting the right angle for the model that he's shooting. Yeah, overall not really impressed. Sorry, Ed, I don't think you're gonna be shooting me and B's wedding. I think the sad thing about Rose and Ed's story is that it was doomed to fail from the beginning. Ed is a cloud chaser with the Napoleon complex, and anyone with good gut instincts could see that from the start. I personally don't think there's anything wrong with being ambitious, whether that's with business or fame, but the way you went about it by pretending to love somebody is wrong. Convincing this girl you love her while at the same time critiquing every single thing about her in front of millions of people. To their face, insulting their home, sending messages to this girl that you're so excited to meet her son and her family, and then when you actually show up, you don't give them the time of day. Behind their backs in front of the camera, you mock their culture and their way of life, and demonstrate through your words and actions that you think you're better than them. Well, you did it, Ed. Congratulations, man, you're famous, but there's one problem. Now the show's over. You see, the show revealed your true character, and unlike other famous people, you don't have any talent. You aren't funny, you can't act, you look like a big toe, so I'm curious to see where you go from here. You started posting videos on YouTube about a year ago. I mean, I don't know if they qualify as videos, more like awkward clips of a washed-up photographer in San Diego trying to give life advice. I find it strange that you chose to get fame at the expense of someone less fortunate than you, instead of learning how to edit, film, and make good content on YouTube and in time get fame through hard work. But hey, this is the route you chose, you have to live with it. Hopefully your TV manager can get you cast as the role for the Penguin in the new Batman movie. So instead of following you, I'm gonna follow Rose on Instagram, and I'll be sure to link her Instagram below if you guys wanna go show her some support. To all my Filipino subscribers, don't worry, most American dudes don't act like this. It's just this guy. And that's the video, guys. I'm gonna go make a cocktail because it's about that time. Let me know if you guys want anything. Nuts out, subscribe, let's be friends. All right, peace, guys. And as always, follow me on Twitch right now.